What's up, guys? It is your girl, Emotionally Unboxed Ray, and I'm coming to you again with a video on this Tuesday. So let's just hop into this video really quick. I don't have a lot of time. Nap time's almost over, and I just kind of had this on my spirit, so I just wanted to hurry up and make this video so I can edit it and put it up. Anyway, so there is some ladies out there I know who you have tried to work it out with someone and you've tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, and they've yet continued to still treat you as if you're a non-factor, as if you don't matter. And the message in this video is that we as women, sometimes we will give men so many chances to get it right, but not realizing how much damage we do to ourselves. And sometimes these men don't take us serious because they know that we're going to stay and we're going to keep taking their BS, and we're going to justify their behavior that they show us. And honestly, I went out on Wednesday. I went to the Juke House and I met a guy, and he just so happened to be going through the same thing I was going through. And we just had conversation, and it really truly made me realize that, you know what? Listen, I only knew this dude for the time that we was there. So I can't say if this dude's a good dude. I can't say if he's a bad dude. I can't say I'm a sim again. I don't know none of that. But the point that I'm trying to make is that we hold on to these men. And for what? Like, it's a ton of men in the world. And everybody deserves a fair shot. But why put up with someone who just shows you that they don't want you? See, there's always this meme going around on Facebook where it says you can know somebody for years and they not have that, and their loyalty to you could be crap. And you can know somebody in less than a month and they be more loyal to you than a person that you knew for years. And that's a true statement in itself. I guess, see, I had to learn early on that we have to stop loving a person based off the potential that we see, okay? Potential is great, but just because a person has a potential to do something doesn't mean that they're gonna be proactive and use that potential for something great. And I just want to make sure that the message that I'm putting across isn't keeping people in a relationship that they shouldn't even be in the first place. Yes, consult God before you do the things, about everything that you do. But at the same time, you can't be so spiritual that you can't even tap into the natural, because God gives us all common sense. And if you're in a situation and the person is just not changing, they're not treating you better, they're not showing you that they're gonna ride for you, then you need to get out of that situation. Because I'm not here to promote more damage. And so it's important for you to know when it's time to stop fighting. Because it takes two people to be in relationships. It takes, and I see it all the time. Not just with myself, but in several situations. And it's really got me to thinking, because some stuff had transpired. And it's just like, I can't keep ignoring who you are. Like, you're showing me who you are, and I can't keep ignoring it. especially when you're the type of person who you know you've been respectful. You've never disrespected that person, no matter how much they've disrespected you. It ain't about who's right and wrong, because I can take responsibility for my own actions, but I'ma only fight for so much. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even just in romantic relationships like that, like friends, whatever the case may be. It takes two people to build a relationship and to keep one. And if you're the only one fighting in the relationship, you need to just get out. Because a person who wants to be with you is going to show you that they want to be with you. Someone who is just wasting your time and playing games, they're gonna do just that. And it's 2018. Nobody got time to keep playing games with people who want to play games. Like, nigga, we grown. I'm grown. We're grown. Okay? And I just feel like for me, it's simple. If you want to be with somebody, be with them. If you don't waste their time. Because it's selfish. It's selfish as hell. And, you know, I think what's so mind blowing about what's so mind blowing and what's so disturbing about men is men, they they get upset because women won't submit. They get upset because all we do is nag and we're bitter and blah 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 blah. But the truth is, baby, you just raggedy, and I'm not gonna submit to a man who's just raggedy. Like, I'm not. I'm just not. And in this season that God has me in, I'm just really truly understanding my worth and what I deserve and where I'm going. And I just encourage every woman out there to love you first. The word tells us that seek God in his righteousness, and everything else will be added to you. And sometimes we can't move on because we can't let things go. And sometimes we have to be content and secure in God to know that if I let this go, that you have something far more better for me on the other side. Now, before y'all start reading into it, ain't nobody, I'm not, this is just in general. Because I know, like, that I'm like, pray for your husbands, pray for your wives, but I don't want anyone to be stuck in bondage or be stuck in a toxic environment. And not saying that God can't turn things around, because he can, but sometimes people are just raggedy, and everybody doesn't deserve your fight. Like, that's where the letting go and just totally, completely giving it to God comes in. I can love you all day long. I can see the potential in you all day long. I can want you to be with me all day long. But if you don't have it in you, then you're not going to do it. And guess what? That's when being an adult comes in the picture. Be adult enough and man enough to tell a person that you don't want to be with them. Like, I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand, because like, relationships are serious. Relationships can mold you and shape you, or they can tear you down. And people take that thing lightly. Like, people just be out here using people, just not making it clear what they want. Like, if you just want to have sex with somebody, tell somebody that. Don't tell them, well, I just want to see where it goes. No, your only intent that you have is having sex with that person. Tell them that. At least have enough respect for another human being to allow them to make the decision about the things that they want to do, if they want to pursue it or if they want to keep it moving. But I think people are just so afraid of rejection that they will lie through their teeth about every little thing. And it's unnecessary, because we're all grown. And just like I was saying, like, I met a dude at the club. Like, what do we what are we stressing about? Like, if we don't have to lie. Like, if somebody doesn't think or you compatible with that person, go find you another person. Not go find you. Let that person find you. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like sometimes as women, and I think they're getting upset because in 2018 women are just bossing up. Like, we're not dealing with the BS anymore because it's buffoonery. Men, it's a limited supply. And if you got something that you want, then you're gonna fight for that. And if you don't, you just not. And I think relating it back to relationships and women, we love hard and sometimes we stay in places too long and sometimes we don't know when to let go, but you gotta know when to let go, baby girl, because you will cause yourself damage. You will be stressed over somebody who could give two craps about you. And that hurts, but that's the reality. But it starts with you. You gotta love you first. And God is taking me through that process of learning to love me and learning to just be content with me. Like, it's not about having a man, it's not about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether I divorce or whether I work it out, if I'm not content with me, it don't matter who I'm with because it's never gonna work out. So you got to get to a place of loving you, and when you get to a place of loving you, then you gonna bypass all these dudes who ain't worth your time. So yeah, that's it, y'all. I gotta go, but I'm Emotionally Unboxed Ray. Please like, subscribe, share. Uh, I don't think I ever say share my videos, y'all. But like, subscribe, and share, comment, do all that good stuff. And if you just stumble across this video and you don't like it or you don't subscribe, that's cool too. I hope you're having a blessed week and a blessed day. I'm Emotionally Unboxed Ray. Anything less than it is unreal. My truth is my strength. And I'm just really happy today, y'all. Like, today's a good day. Anyway, y'all.